Uh-huh.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the little show called Two Guys Talking About Lettuce in Person.
Wait, they're here?
No, they're not here.
Okay. What?
We're going to have to start this whole thing
What?
over.
What? We are? We really have to start it over?
Splitting headache when you said that.
Oh my God.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Greg Benson.
My name is Craig Benzine.
Ooh, you said it kind of like it's a question. And the answer is, yes, that is your name.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering.
That's your correct name.
My name was?
Yeah.
You may notice that our audio quality is similar.
Yeah, because we're both here in Los Angeles, California,
Yeah.
and we're using identical microphones.
We're using Los Angeles audio.
Although,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, one of these microphones I bought new for about $200. And the other one, I was like, I'm just going to see if they have one on eBay. And they didn't. It was $30. Someone just getting rid of one used for $30.
Am I using the cheap one?
I don't know which is which.
Okay, hey, let us know, commenters.
Let us
Oh!
know. Wow, you're good.
Let us know which microphone sounds better. Let's do a test. Ready?
Yeah. It's between those two. Just let us know.
Let us know.
Which is better. That is good. Man, Craig, I'm so glad to have you here in Los Angeles. It's always a pleasure to have you. We look forward to your visit every year.
You know it's pronounced Los Angeles.
That's how people who aren't from Los Angeles pronounce it.
Oh.
People are like, I want to go to Los Angeles, which sounds weird. When you say it sounds weird.
It's how everyone...
I bet you also say California.
Yeah, what do you say?
California.
So
Los Angeles, California.
So you remove the R in California.
It's just California.
Okay.
It's pronounced California.
Okay.
The R is silent. You don't remove it. It's just silent.
Okay.
You know, like in Craig.
Yeah.
You know, the I is silent. You don't pronounce the I.
Well,
you don't say
British people,
Craig.
British people say Craig.
They do? Mm-hmm. Why do they do that?
I know, and they say to me, "Why do you pronounce it Craig?"
You know what? I thought things were bad in the United States this year, but now that I've heard that about Brits, I feel like we are living in the right place.
Yeah. I'm never eating fish and chips again.
Ooh, fish and chips. Let's go eat some of that later.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah,
I
great.
With some vinegar. Put some vinegar on it.
You know what? I've never taken you to the best fish and chips in L.A.
There's a best fish and chips in L.A.?
Oh, it's so freaking good.
I love fish and chips.
It's a place called...
And I love British people.
It is a place called the Robin Hood.
Uh-huh.
And they have an excellent dry cider on tap. Really dry, not sweet. And that's the only way I like a cider.
Oh, yeah, dry.
A nice dry cider on tap that goes really well with the fish. And that place is great. And I think the kids would like it, too.
Are they British? The British people serving you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah? When you walk in, do they go, "Hello, governor"? That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, they do.
"Hello, governor." Cheerio.
Spot a tea for you.
Oh, my, what a lovely day. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very loud.
Oh.
They're all super loud.
Hang on, I'll get your change. Just let me do some maths.
Oh, yeah, they do add it. I remember when I did a parody of when Pottermore was announced, I did a parody of J.K. Rowling, and she said some line like, "Oh, I don't know, you do the bloody math," and everybody corrected me. It's and it was not me. Everybody was correcting the video.
Oh yeah,
we don't say math, we say maths.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, that's just stupid.
It is kind of stupid. Do you say sciences? Do you say social studies?
Yeah, and I know that their argument is like, well, it's short for mathematics, and I'm like, no, it's short for mathematic.
Yeah.
See?
Okay,
that's
a bad argument, but I see what you're saying. Yeah. Listen, Greg, I think I'm thinking about being a hat guy.
You are?
I'm looking at my hair here on your computer, and
you're starting to be like, I want to cover this up.
This is stupid. My hair is
really
stupid. Yeah. I just showered with bar soap. I didn't bring shampoo with me. I didn't bring my.
We have shampoo. I could give you all the things.
But even that,
we have everything.
Even then, it would just get poofy. What about hair gel?
You washed your hair with shampoo? I mean, with soap?
Yeah. Who cares?
That's weird.
Who cares?
No, I care. I care. You're in my house.
Often I won't even wash my hair. I'll just get it wet.
Here's the deal. You're in my house, and you do bullshit like that, and you expect me to just let it slide?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to let it slide then, if that's what you expect.
Do you have a hat for me?
Oh, yeah, I got a perfect hat for you. Here you
go.
Oh, there's your hat right there.
Oh, God.
Yeah. For those of you who are listening, it's the Bad Movies Live baseball cap, the official Bad Movies Live cap, which, by the way, that advertises Bad Movies Live on twitch.tv/mediocrefilms every Friday and Sunday night. Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific.
Shut up for a second.
And Sundays at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Hey, can you shut up for a second? Is this as big as this goes?
No. You have a big head. Your head is bigger than mine?
Yep. Okay. Yep. This isn't the hat for me. Nope.
No, that's a really good looking hat.
No, I don't like it on me.
And it advertises Bad Movies Live, which is really great.
Because my head's so big, this hat is like so too small. Like it looks like it's like it's clasping onto my head.
I thought you were going to say Clapton. Like it looks like Eric Clapton.
It looks like Clapton.
It looks like Eric Clapton's on your head right now.
I need a hat that's like bigger. That's like.
I was wondering why your hat was so racist in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Because it's Eric Clapton is on your head.
Sure.
Did you ever hear that clip of him like live in concert and he starts to like just go off about black people?
Oh God.
It's like, why is he so racist? The hell's wrong with Eric Clapton?
I mean,
but then COVID hit and he was one of the the anti-lockdown, anti-masking, anti-vaxxing people, and you're like, oh, fuck
not a good
Eric
guy.
Clapton.
Not a good guy.
Does not seem like the best kind of person.
Yeah. Didn't he steal George Harrison's wife or something?
He did. Yeah, he did. Absolutely. Yeah. He was George Harrison.
I mean,
was,
Harris or George Harrison's. I don't know what their relationship was.
She was
like.
having an affair with Eric Clapton. He pursued her for years and years and stole her away from.
It takes two
Harrison.
to tango.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Otherwise, you're just a guy dancing like this.
That's
with
right.
Nobody in your arms, and it looks weird.
So it's not all Eric Clapton's fault, and also I would like to see you tango by yourself.
Sometimes it takes one to tango.
Oh, okay.
Every once in a while, it takes three to tango.
Okay,
you know?
I've never seen three people.
Three people can tango beautifully.
Tango
if they're in this family. If it's like a family. So it's like a family hug that moves. You ever have a family hug with Ada? You all hug together.
We have, yes.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. We like a good family hug.
We don't tango. No.
Well, it's because it takes only two to tango.
Right, that's what I said before.
It doesn't take one or three.
Yeah, like you said
two.
But you said three before.
No, I didn't. I said it takes two to tango.
Okay.
You need to rewind it and listen to it. You can't just make up words.
This isn't the hat for me, Greg.
Well, then give me the hat.
It needs to be bigger. Like the shape of your head works well with that hat.
See, now the hat's too big. You've made it too big.
Yeah.
I have a smaller head than you do, which I never would have guessed.
I have this long beard because I have a round head that's like feels like it's squished, and that's why I have this long beard to elongate my face.
And my face is already long. Look.
Yeah, and then that hat that just squishes it down more. I need a bigger hat. You know.
Look how long my face is.
Okay. Yeah. God.
Especially when I do this with my mouth.
Oh, maybe I need to do that more. Yeah.
You do that.
Now my face looks more proportional to me.
So, for those of you just listening, we're stretching our faces out. This is really good visual material.
Oh,
good. This is great stuff. I'm so glad we're doing this. How have you been, Craig? I haven't seen you in person in I don't know what.
I saw you this morning in person.
No, that's right. Yeah. We saw each other just right before we did this. But before this trip, it's been since I went to Madison back in September, which, by the way, I'm doing again this year.
Yeah, I'm excited. You can stay with us. Just try to be cleaner this time.
I will. No, I know. Okay. I'm a very messy guest.
You were actually not a messy guest, but just be cleaner.
Yeah. Just, all right. Shower more often?
Yeah.
Try not to poop in the bed this time?
Yes, as well as last time, like you did last time.
Did that bother you guys that I just left a big pile of poop right in the middle of the bed?
What do you think?
I think you were fine with it.
Why would you think that? Do you know anyone who's fine with being near poop? Do you know anyone?
Every dog owner.
Okay.
Every single dog owner.
Well, I think they tolerate it. I don't think that it's like...
No, I think they love it. I think that's the reason why they get a dog. They're like, what am I going to do with all these plastic bags?
I do pick up poop on a daily basis.
Sure, why not?
I don't enjoy it. I don't...
No, when you pick up poop on a daily basis, do you always be like, oh, God, China, why? Another pile.
Yeah, I give my dog a walk, and then I see poop on the ground, and I assume China did it.
Oh, I thought you just go around the house and find out where China pooped that day.
Well, I do that as well, but I don't really find any. I don't find any.
All right. You need to look harder.
Okay. Oh God.
That's the problem.
So that's what that smell is.
Yeah. You just need to look a little harder.
Now, how do I smell different than the last time you saw me?
You do. You really do smell different. You smell more like musk.
Like Elon Musk?
No. You don't want to smell like Elon
I don't know
Musk.
what he smells like.
Cherries.
That sounds nice.
No,
actually.
not the rotten cherries.
Oh God.
Yeah, you don't want to smell like rotten Elon Musk cherries.
Okay.
A lot of people know that.
See, that hat looks better on you. Look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It's like the right size for your face.
I never knew that you had a bigger head than I do, but now that I look, like, your head is wider than mine.
I have a huge head.
It's just wider.
Yeah.
I see. I have a normal sized head.
You have a tall head.
I have an acceptable sized head.
You have a tall head.
I just have a regular head.
I have a big head.
Abnormal head.
So it can fit my giant brain. You know.
Is that why you knew the answer to some of the crossword puzzle things that I didn't know today?
Yes, that's right.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. So, what were we talking about? My smells? Yeah.
Yeah. My humps. We're talking about my humps, my little lady lumps.
This is the problem with you. Like, I think of something to say, but you just switch.
Speaking of switching, Charlie's he's taken a lot of classes lately. Because Charlie, even over the summer, we get him in different classes.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's going to go to his reading and writing tutor just to brush up and stuff. But then after that, today he's got his insider trading class. And that is he's learned so much.
That's illegal, insider trading.
Yeah, but it's a class on how to do it.
Yeah,
and so
that should probably be illegal. I would imagine.
You find out how to get the insider trading tips.
Sure,
from people who work in corporations, and then you learn how to invest money into the or sell your shares so that you don't lose money. So you learn exactly when to buy, when to sell.
If he becomes fabulously wealthy later,
he's super wealthy from
they're
this.
They're gonna find out that he took this class about insider trading.
And they're gonna be like, he took the class, so he's qualified. Exactly.
No,
we're saying the same thing.
No, they're going to say, he's insider trading. He should go to jail.
No, because he took the class. See, I think people get in trouble for insider trading because they're not properly trained.
If you're an adolescent, insider trading was the punishment? Is there no punishment for it? Or what would it be?
Yeah, no. They don't send kids to jail. What do you think? Kids are going to go to jail next to I don't know, Bill Cosby or something? I hope not. Isn't it weird that Bill Cosby's not in jail? Like he got off on a technicality and he's out now?
Because he's rich. That's
I feel like you've hit on something that no one has ever thought of before.
Yeah, guys, listen.
Let's hear it.
Money.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah. Money makes the world go round. Mm-hmm. Also, so does gravity.
Yeah.
Yep. And the sun. And
I would say gravity and the sun and the Earth's rotation are more effective than money as far as everything.
Yeah, but if you have enough money, you can make the world go around a little faster.
No.
Let's say that Elon Musk is the world is spinning a little too slow for me. I want to have 20-hour days instead of 24-hour days.
Sure.
He's got enough money to accomplish that.
No, I don't think so.
He does.
I don't think we have enough technology to accomplish that.
Money can do any of that.
Maybe we do have enough. We have the know-how probably to do it, but we would need a lot of work, a lot of building, a lot of...
Do you know what I just realized? Who can do it?
Who?
Superman can do it because he can actually make the Earth spin back the other direction and make time go backwards.
That's true, which that doesn't seem like that should work. But also, he's fictional. He's fictional.
And let me ask you something. If they established that Superman in the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve back in 1978, whenever it was made, I guess 78. What would you guess? 78? Let's just say 78.
I would say 70.
77?
78.
That's what I guess. 78.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm right because I'm right about most things. Mm-mm. So, if they establish that he can just spin the Earth backwards and rewind time if something bad happens, why doesn't he do that in every movie for every problem?
It does ruin the stakes of everything.
Yeah, if he can just undo everything, then why doesn't he do that every single time? All right, well, Gene Hackman did something bad. I'm going to go ahead and undo what Gene Hackman did.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I guess that's why Gene Hackman died in that horrible, sad way fairly recently, last year.
Yeah.
Because Christopher Reeve was not around to make the Earth turn in the opposite direction.
That's why he died?
Yeah, because Christopher Reeve is gone.
That logic doesn't track.
No, because Christopher Reeve is the only Superman who could do that, and now Christopher Reeve is gone. Were you a big superhero fan as a kid?
Yeah,
did you collect superhero toys?
I liked. I had a Superman action figure. I had a bunch of action figures.
Yeah,
I had Superman. I think I had Captain America, even though I didn't really watch any Captain America. I had He-Man toys.
You had He-Man. I had He-Man.
Yeah,
I had the whole set.
You had the whole set.
Yeah,
of
I had He-Man. I had She-Woman. And I had They Person.
No, it's okay.
I
okay.
had all three of them.
Yeah,
I had all three.
No, it's She-Ra. There was She-Ra.
No, I had She-Woman.
Okay, that's a different.
It's a set.
Yeah.
He-Man, She-Woman, They Person. It's all a set together.
I highly doubt in the 80s they had They Person.
They did. It was the first non-binary superhero.
And if they did have a non-binary superhero, They Person is the worst name. It is the worst name for a superhero.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
No.
It's respectful and it's proper.
I feel like it's a little too proper. Like it's like you're not even trying to make it sound cool.
I feel like you're just making fun of my superheroes. Oh, you need...
Wait, who's that?
My wife is here. My wife? What? Oh my gosh, my wife is about to make an appearance on the podcast. Come in. She doesn't want to show her beautiful. Show your face, or I won't give you the keys. Show you. There it is. All right, there you go, sweetheart.
With sunglasses, very quickly.
All right, love you, babe. I forgot I had her keys in my pocket because I was gonna take Charlie to a thing today, but now she's gonna take them because we're busy.
So this podcast is ruining Charlie's childhood.
No, this podcast is making my life easier. I have less things to do.
So it's ruining Charlie's childhood.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
So guess what? You want to know when the Superman movie came out?
Yeah, 1978.
1978 is when it came out.
Oh man, I'm so good with things.
What's the best Superman movie?
That's the first one. The first Christopher Reeve Superman movie is not only, and I will go to my grave saying this. I will literally go to my grave and I will say this at my grave.
Okay, where's your
grave?
grave?
As I'm looking down at where I've been buried.
Where's the grave?
It's at the graveyard. I will go to my grave saying this.
Is there one graveyard? There's just
there's
one.
Only one.
Okay.
So the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve.
What are you going to be wearing when you say this?
A kimono.
Okay.
And
why?
Because I'm dead. I can wear whatever I want.
I've never seen you in a kimono.
I know, it's because I'm still alive. But when I'm dead, I can wear a kimono. What don't you understand about
what pattern will be on this kimono?
It's going to be like flowery. It's going to have like pink and blue together, and like a little bit of brown. It's going to be really beautiful and respectful. You know, it's going to be like a nice...
It just seems like an odd choice for you.
No, I'm going to look really good, and my hair is going to be like up in a bun.
Okay.
You know, because it'll grow really long. You know how after you die, your hair keeps growing?
Sure, yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to say this.
Are you going to be, like, smoking or like
Of course I'm going to be smoking. You think I'm going to be dead and not start smoking?
I imagine you, long hair... up in a bun, kimono, smoking like a pipe or something.
I'm gonna have like a huge pipe. It's gonna be like one of those curved pipes, like Sherlock Holmes smokes.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a huge, and I'm just gonna.
I'm
gonna make this sound a lot when I do it.
Now I want you to have a double brimmed hat.
I will have a double brimmed hat. Of course I will. I mean, I thought that went without saying.
I feel like that doesn't go without saying. Especially if you're wearing a kimono. That's not a Sherlock Holmes thing.
It's Sherlock Holmes the way I remember him when I read his books. I remember him in the kimono with the hair in his bun and the double brim hat.
We all picture our own things when we read.
And instead of talking, he just goes...
Okay.
With his...
Okay.
Anyway, so I will go to my grave... in the kimono and all this stuff, saying that the first Superman movie, not only the best Superman movie, the best superhero movie, period, ever of all time. An unbeatable superhero movie, the very first Superman movie.
You already pointed out what I think is a flaw is the time travel, just like going back in time.
No, that's not a flaw with the first movie.
Okay.
That's a flaw with each subsequent movie.
Oh, because of that, you can't make another Superman movie.
Well, no, you can. It's just that you just have to be like, oh, don't worry, I can just turn the world back around.
But that would ruin every other Superman movie if you remind people that he can just time travel.
Oh, would it?
Because it would remove the stakes.
You know what? Kim has removed the stakes.
Okay. Yeah,
she stopped eating meat back in January.
I was waiting for you to make that pun.
Well, no, it's not even a pun. It's just a true thing. She has removed the steaks from her diet.
Yeah, but I'm talking about STAKE.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Because of context, because of what we're talking about.
She's also removed the context. It's the part of her diet. She no longer consumes context.
So she basically doesn't, when she's listening to someone talk, she doesn't understand the situation.
Does not understand the situation in the least. Yeah,
okay.
It's a problem.
I mean, I feel like I've had coherent conversations with her.
Yeah, no, but you haven't.
Oh,
yeah, that's just you putting your own.
Oh, okay. I need to observe more. I guess I need to listen.
You do. Yeah.
I need to listen.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But apparently I don't need to listen to Kim because she's not going to know what the hell I'm talking about.
She won't know. She doesn't understand context.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the thing, Greg.
What's up?
I have to rewatch the first Superman, but in my memory, it is the best Superman movie I've ever seen.
It is a phenomenal movie. Here's what I'm fine, everybody. I just touched the microphone cable by accident. Are you guys okay?
I'm okay.
Is everybody okay?
Why doesn't this happen when you're talking to me on when I'm at home?
I am talking to you.
And when I'm at home.
Well, you're not at home right now. You're not making sense, Craig.
No. Okay, let's step out of this situation.
We're going to step back a little bit.
Yeah.
Step back a little bit. We're not even recording a podcast right now.
Let's imagine.
We've stepped all the way back. This is even before we became friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's imagine I'm Superman and I fly up.
Yep. I gotcha.
Into outer space.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I go around the Earth.
Okay.
But in reverse, the reverse of the way it spins, and I make Earth spin backwards,
I gotcha.
all the way back to when I'm at home, in Wisconsin, doing a podcast with you, and you're still here. Yeah. Why is it that you never bump the microphone when we're talking in that situation?
Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Great. So the first Superman, why is it so good?
One of the things I think the thing that makes it so incredible is that not only is it just it just has all the great tenets of a Superman movie. And I don't mean tenets. That's just I couldn't think of the word, so that's
tenants?
What I'm using right now.
Like
when
people
you
that pay rent,
renting your home.
Sure,
tenants, and it has all the great tenets.
Okay,
but the chemistry between Superman and Lois is so amazing, and it's those two actors. It's Christopher Jackson and Susan Sarandon.
No,
they are terrific
neither one
together.
of them. Yeah, okay.
They are really good together.
Sure. I mean, yes, they are great. And Gene Hackman as well.
It's unbeatable. And Gene Hackman, terrific actor. And it has Marlon Brando in it.
It does.
Marlon Brando. One of the greatest actors of all time is in the first Superman movie.
Yes. It's pretty great.
It's fantastic.
But I don't know that it's the best. I have to rewatch it.
It is, though. It is. After you watch that, you're like, well, no other superhero movie could possibly.
And they did make it before all the CG.
You've got practical effects. Mm-hmm. You know, they're not relying on CG Spider-Man to bounce around between buildings. Who gives a shit?
But also, it's a Superman movie. You wouldn't want Spider-Man in it. But
yeah, that would be weird. Because get out of here. You know, you're leaving webs everywhere.
Sure,
that's my problem with Spider-Man. He leaves webs.
Yeah,
like everywhere he goes, these really thick, and they're like impossible webs.
Yeah, they never really address that. They never really address
it's like, well, thanks for saving us, but now the city is covered in fucking webs.
It's gross.
Can you clean up your
weird,
webs, please?
Drippy webs.
And he can't because in order to get up into the buildings, he has to create more webs.
Yeah,
you can't clean up all your webs.
Useless.
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Craig.
Okay.
Do you clean up your own webs when you make webs?
Yes. Every web I've made, I have cleaned up.
Great.
Yes.
Now it's time for the Patreon-only bonus section starting now.
This portion of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce has been edited out for your listening inconvenience. If you wish to hear the complete, unedited version with the bonus talking, be sure to visit patreon.com/2guystalkingaboutlettuce. And now, back to the edited, not as good version of the podcast.
Yeah. That's the end of the Patreon-only bonus section. And it was really good, you guys. We talked about things. Craig revealed that he can't say the word aesthetically.
No, I can say the word aesthetically.
I don't think you can.
Aesthetically.
You've never said it. Yep.
I think you can say aesthetically. I think you can say. I don't think you have to.
Aesthetically.
I don't think you have to go aesthetically.
Aesthetically. See, I can say it. You can't. It's all right.
I just said it.
Yeah, well, that's what you think. It's okay. It doesn't matter. We don't have to. We don't have to focus on that. Yeah, can you have Google pronounce aesthetically for you?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
but you move on. You talk about something else.
No, come on. Here we go. This is going to be so good.
Okay.
You don't even have to write pronounce. It'll just automatically pronounce it. You just touch that little button right there. Here we go. This is so exciting. You guys ready? Here it comes. Hold it up here. Yeah, come on. Here, do it again. Great.
Aesthetically.
Whoa, aesthetically. She says cully.
She says cully.
Instead of clee.
And she said it very robotically.
Aesthetically.
Let's try another source.
Aesthetically.
Oh, is this the guy that goes, today's word is... I don't think it is, though.
Let's find out.
This is...
Aesthetically.
That sounds wrong. Aesthetically. This is so good. You guys enjoying this?
Aesthetically.
Yeah, I feel like that's pronounced by someone who doesn't speak English.
It is. I think I pronounce it fine, and I think you pronounce it your way.
God. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus. Charlie has just been arrested for insider trading.
What?
Oh, my God. I'm just getting a notification. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, I was wrong. I don't have anything in my ear. No.
Oh.
It was my finger. I had my finger in my ear, and it made it sound like Charlie had been arrested.
That means that you are, subconsciously, you're worried about him getting arrested.
Well, I wasn't until you said what he was doing was illegal.
You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong deep down.
I didn't think it was wrong until you made a big deal over it.
I think you did, because that seems like pretty deep-seated guilt. 'Cause if it's coming out in that way, like I feel like you already knew.
God, man, you're so right.
Yeah. See.
Oh man.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to get it out there, and then also get Charlie out of that class? Because
I guess we should. I mean, that's a pretty handy dandy tip you just gave me. Because
what's that?
You should get him out of there because he was being all hotsy totsy about being in there, and frankly, I felt like it was too hoity-toity for me.
Wait, he was being hotsy-totsy and it was hoity-toity?
Yeah, a little bit, and I didn't mean to be all mamby-pamby, but I wanted to be more lovey-dovey with him. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
So that's why I was like, I gotta help him out.
Yeah,
I'm just glad we could talk about these things.
So you're gonna pull him out of there, right?
I may have written all those words out in advance.
All those words?
I kind of wanted to use handy-dandy, hoity-toity, hotsy-totsy, lovey-dovey, and mamby-pamby all together.
I was sitting here trying to think of another one. And
There's only 5.
There's only 5?
There's only 5.
Those are the only ones?
Yeah. But isn't it weird that all of those exist in the English language? And by the way, anyone who's like an Anglophile, someone who's outside of this country, they're like, what the hell is he talking about with all these things? I bet they don't teach those things in English class.
They might.
When you're taking English as a second language.
They might.
Now we're going to learn mamby-pamby.
They might.
Today we're going to focus on mamby-pamby.
You know,
it means weak and indecisive.
You know what? I would have I probably have been saying in the very few times I've said mamby-pamby, I think I actually said namby-pamby.
Oh no, it's not namby-pamby. It's mamby-pamby.
Yeah. Well, I need to thank you for.
You know what?
Yeah.
It might be namby-pamby.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Look it up.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. Okay.
Oh, man, am I going to be embarrassed if it's namby-pamby instead of mamby-pamby?
I like mamby-pamby better.
I mean, mamby-pamby sounds better because you got the M.
I just typed in namby and namby-pamby comes up.
God damn it, it's namby-pamby? I fucked up?
Namby-pamby.
Oh, I fucked up, you guys.
Let me put in mamby, though.
I have made a conversation mistake.
No.
Oh, my God.
Yep, I put in mamby-pamby and it corrected it to namby-pamby.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Let me take a moment, okay?
Okay.
Because I need to own up to this.
Yeah.
When I make a mistake like that, I need to own up to it.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Benson. You might remember me from the podcast, Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trying to just text it. Wait, hang on. I got to interrupt your...
Okay.
She said, when you ladies are done, can you turn the hot tub on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently on the podcast, you may have heard me make a serious error in my conversation.
Very recently.
A conversation mistake, if you will.
Yeah. Can you wear a kimono while you do this?
No, I really can't.
Do you not have a kimono?
No, I'm still alive.
Oh, okay.
I referred to namby-pamby as mamby-pamby, and this was an error for which I deeply regret. And my only wish is that each and every one of you accept my heartfelt apology.
Yeah.
I am embarrassed and frankly horrified that I have made such a grievous mistake.
You were very genuine in this, and you were not wishy-washy in any way.
No.
You were not being wishy-washy.
No, because when you make a mistake like that, you really need to own up to it. And I think it's important for us to set an example for our listeners so that they all can do their best to stop being such fucking dickheads.
Wait. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, but did you hear I said wishy-washy? Did you hear that one? That was another one.
Oh my God, you said wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was another one.
Yeah.
I hate to correct you, but it's Wishy Washy.
I don't think it is.
They all start with N.
Wait.
They all start with N.
No. No, they don't. Just because it was namby-pamby doesn't. It's not Nazi-totsy. It's not noity-toity. It's not nandy-dandy.
I think back in the 1940s in Germany, it was Nazi-totsy.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it actually was. That's horrible. And also in 2025 America.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Is that referring to like a baby that's a Nazi? Like a Nazi-totsy?
Oh, a Nazi-totsy. Look at the cute little Nazi-totsy. Wow, he's going to grow up to hate people who are different from him. Let's not talk about America right now. It's embarrassing. It's really
let's
embarrassing.
not talk about an entire country.
Can we apologize on behalf of America? Can we just apologize to all of our listeners?
I think it's pronounced Namerica.
Namerica? That's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I never really knew. I mean, you know all the things.
I'm a pretty smart guy. Look at the size of this head. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do have you abnormally large
I do
head.
want to go to a hat store and buy a good baseball cap that fits my head correctly.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I know of a hat store.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's called the 99-cent store. I'm going to take you.
Okay.
They have a My Little Pony hat. In green. Nobody wanted the green one, so it ended up in the 99-cent store.
Sure.
But I think that might be perfect for you.
Why? Why?
I don't know. And I don't know how much it costs. It probably like $7-8 or whatever.
I think you just... Well, it'd be 99 cents because it's a 99-cent store.
Actually, it won't because the 99-cent only store closed down. They went out of business. Do you know why? Because
what are we even talking about?
They kept trying to sell things for 99 cents, and they forgot that inflation exists.
Oh, darn.
I could see that coming a mile away.
Yeah, if you're going to say everything's 99 cents, that you're guaranteeing that all of your products are going to get worse and worse and worse over time.
Yeah, and also that you as a business will make less and less money.
True.
That's why the 99 cent, it used to be called the 99 cent only store. Then I noticed that they started not charging 99 cents. They started charging 99.99 cents. So basically it became a dollar store. Their prices increased by 1%.
Okay.
And then they started selling things for more than 99 cents, and they took out the word only. They called it the 99 store instead. Like we weren't supposed to notice that all of a sudden, well, wait a minute, this product is $5? There's like a little tag next to it. Hey, this one's $5. No, not at the 99-cent store it isn't.
Well, this is capitalism, Greg. You make a business, you make a bunch of money initially, and then you bilk everyone for everything you can while you run the business into the ground.
Wasn't there a famous piano player with the last name Bilk?
I knew you were going to latch onto the word bilk when I said it. I knew you were going to do that.
Well, it's the first time you've said bilk on this podcast.
I'm not sure it is.
We've done, what, 800 episodes now?
Well, 100
this is the first time you said bilk.
I don't know that it is. I wonder if it is the first time.
I had some cereal this morning with soy milk, and it was delicious. I like soy milk.
You got it, guys. You got to be careful saying uncommon words around Greg. You
really do. I will latch onto them, and now I'm going to latch onto the word latch because I don't think that you've said the word latch on this podcast before either.
I probably have.
I don't know if you have.
Maybe not. We need a transcript of the whole thing so that we can look it up.
We really should. Well, okay, somebody do that real quick.
Yeah,
just
real quick.
Do a manual transcript of all the episodes.
Real quick, just download every episode.
Yeah, and then listen to them, type them out verbatim.
Yeah, even though you could probably just have a program transcribe
They have AI programs that transcribe now.
Yep.
That's remarkable. Mm-hmm. Man, we're lucky. We are living in the future.
We're okay. I mean, it could be worse.
Ooh, I'm living in the future. I feel wonderful. I'm bending over backward.
Is this Talking Heads?
It is Talking Heads.
Yeah.
I love Talking Heads. That's the only band that I would pay a lot of money if they did a reunion concert.
Only band?
It's the only band that I would just pay a ton of money to see them in concert.
What about like Paul McCartney and
no.
Ringo
you lost me already. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
You know what? I love the Beatles, and that is exactly why I have never gone to see Paul McCartney in concert.
Okay.
Because he's old and he sings like an old woman now.
Okay. But Talking Heads is the only band, the only one.
That's the only band. That's the only band that I would pay a bunch of money
because
to see.
All the other bands that you like are old?
No, it's just that I've already seen all the other bands that I want to see.
Oh, you haven't seen
I've
the
seen Squeeze like a dozen times.
So you haven't seen Talking Heads yet?
Well, no, because they haven't been together. Like when I've been of like concert going age, or maybe they have. I just never saw them like back in the 80s.
Yeah, because you were busy. You were busy in the 80s.
I was busy having sex.
I
was just having sex every single day.
And I was playing with my He-Man characters.
Yeah.
And my They Person character.
Oh my God, I love that one. That was my favorite.
Not a real.
Do you remember that cartoon when They Person fought She-Woman, and you're like, "What? Who's gonna win?"
No, I don't remember that. No.
Yeah, they normally they team up together, but they had a
what happened?
Why did they falling out?
Why
Over oranges.
What about oranges? What's the problem?
You know, one of them likes oranges. The other one's like, they got seeds. I don't like seeds. And then
that doesn't seem like enough. That doesn't seem like enough to fight over.
That's what I thought.
They just have preferences for food. I don't think that's.
No, they got seeds.
That seems like poorly written.
Them's fighting words. I remember when They Person said "them's fighting words," which was a great. That's where that phrase came from. Them's fighting words.
Oh, from They Person versus She-Ra?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she woman, not She-Ra.
Oh, she woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't see it. Like someone's like, I love this orange, and someone else is like, bullshit, let's fight. I don't
By the way, punch, kick, hit, them's fighting words.
Well, they're I guess words. They're about fight moves. Yeah, I suppose.
Them's fighting words. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Okay. I
think I won that. I think the court will find the decision in my favor.
I guess I don't see why you'd be in court for that.
I don't know. It's how I just do things.
Okay.
Sometimes go to court? I go to court for stuff. That's all. It's no big deal.
What?
But listen, America's very litigious.
Can you describe how how would you get to court and walk in and talk to a judge?
Practice.
Okay. All right.
The old joke. Excuse me, how do you get to court? Practice.
Okay.
I've always loved that joke.
Okay.
Yeah. No, seriously, I'm late. I'm doing jury duty. Practice.
No, it is a legitimately a good joke because practice is like you're practicing law.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
God, you're so right.
Yeah.
That is great. I did not plan that, but sometimes I guess my mind is 2 steps ahead of me.
Yeah. How do I defend someone in court? Practice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great joke.
Yeah.
That is a great joke. Man, you could use that for the medical association also. How do I get more patients? Practice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open a practice.
Yeah.
Is actually the that's the full answer. Open a practice.
Open a practice.
Yeah. Sometimes
open
a medical practice.
That ruins the joke.
And then
that's not a funny joke anymore.
Maybe use word of mouth or advertise.
It's not because what makes it funny is that it's referring to
Look, I'm not trying to be funny here. I'm trying to help a doctor get patients because
you're forgetting what the point of what we're saying is.
Craig, that doctor went to medical school for 17 years.
Yeah, a lot of debt.
And incurred so much debt.
Yeah.
And learned everything there is to know about doctoring. I don't know. I didn't go to doctorate school.
Right, yeah.
And so anyway, and I want to help them get patients, and you're treating it like, it's just a joke. You know?
Yeah.
To you, it's a joke that a man or a woman, could be a woman.
Are you feeling all right?
Or could be a non-binary person.
Sure, yeah.
Has gone to medical school.
Your short-term memory is
for years.
It seems a little rough.
And you're like, it's just a joke. No.
I think you're forgetting how this conversation started.
All I know is don't come crying to me when you go to a doctor and they're like, am I a joke to you? Am I a joke to you?
I don't think that's
Craig Benzine of 2 guys talking about lettuce.
Why would they think that I would think they're a joke?
Because you've made a joke of the whole medical profession. And so we all heard you do it.
So every doctor is listening to this right now.
Every doctor is. That's correct.
And they're fuming mad at this joke.
They are. They are very angry.
Then I will go to the doctor.
Yep.
And I'll say, I'm sick, doctor. Yep. And the doctor will be like, get out.
Yeah.
And then I'll come crying to you.
Yeah. Not my fault you're sick. What am I supposed to do about
it?
I'm just a joke. Yeah.
Craig, I'm sick and the doctor won't help me.
Yeah. And I'll be like, take 2 aspirin. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, was my problem a headache?
Whatever it is, aspirin solves everything.
No.
I think it does.
What if I have chicken pox?
Take 3 aspirin.
What if I have measles?
4
What if I have Oh, 4 aspirin?
Yeah, just whatever.
What
if the worse a problem is, just
Okay.
take more aspirin.
Okay.
Like let's say you get in a car accident and you lose, I don't know, your head. Your head comes off.
Sure.
Shove like 6-7 aspirin down your neck hole.
Okay, that's just a waste of aspirin.
Your open neck hole. You'll be able to feel it. You won't be able to see it. You'll be able to feel for it. Shove 6-7 aspirin down there.
That seems like a waste of aspirin.
Boop, head grows back. Boop, brand new head.
No.
Then you have 2 heads. You have an extra head.
No.
You can frame it, put it
what
on
were
your
you
wall.
saying yesterday about face and head? You were saying something?
Well, that's private.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about that in the podcast.
Because it was just a random conversation we had.
That was very private information.
Okay.
And I don't want to go into it in public.
Because you don't remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's the actual answer. I really don't. I don't
yeah.
remember what you're referring to.
Okay.
God, it's really been fun wearing my Bad Movies Live cap this whole episode. This is really super fun.
Yeah, it's really good for you to advertise.
Oh, absolutely.
I should get a Wheezy Waiter hat.
You don't have a Wheezy Waiter hat?
No.
Why not?
I don't have any merch.
You know what you should do? You should get a Naltz cap. Naltz was famous for wearing his own cap.
Yeah, I should.
You know?
That would be funny.
Get yourself a Naltz cap.
A Naltz cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of people have Naltz caps anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I want a cap with your face big right in
Great.
the front.
Absolutely, you should.
Okay.
I used to have a T-shirt with my own face on it, and it was a cartoon version of my own face. And then I thought, I'm not gonna wear my own face.
Yeah,
around.
I had that too. I had one that was big, my face, and it said coffee. It was like the Pizza John shirt, but it was coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. And I didn't wear it very much because it is weird to wear a picture of your own face.
It is strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the only thing that would make it perfect is if you also had pants that had your face all over it, like little Craig heads all over the pants.
That's weirder.
And then a cap with another, and it's just you covered with you.
I mean, I feel like that's better than just a shirt with your face.
No, because then you're doubling down on it.
Yeah, people are going to look at you and be like, that guy has a lot of confidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, hey, everybody.
Or
it's
that guy's
me.
very insecure. One of the two.
One or the other.
Yeah,
I think they go hand in hand.
That's true.
Yeah. Have you ever gone hand in hand?
Yes.
Yeah, I recommend
holding
it.
hands?
Oh yeah, it's super nice.
I've held hands with people.
Yeah, it's super nice.
You want to hold hands?
Yeah, and you know here we go. We
Yeah.
should hold hands more often.
Okay.
You're a little clammy today.
Yeah, well, I did go running earlier. You know.
yeah, but that was like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, the sweat doesn't stop.
It doesn't? Your hands just keep sweating forever?
Well, it stops, but
Well, you just said it doesn't stop.
well, I guess
If you rewind it, you will hear
I
that
would
it
say
doesn't stop.
I
You said the words "it doesn't stop."
I would say that everybody's always sweating.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I will say my underarms right now are a little clammy.
Oh,
Here, put your hand in there.
no.
Trust me. Put your hand in there.
No,
You'll
I'm
feel
not
it.
going to touch your.
But
this
that's
is
the only
most
way you can find out.
disgusting thing
This is
I've
the-
ever been a part of.
This is the only way you can find out how clammy my
I'm not going
underarms
to do
are.
that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
I
is
offered.
the most disgusting offer I've ever seen.
I think that's weird that like I touch your clamminess, but you won't touch my clamminess.
We were just holding hands. I'm not going to touch your armpit.
Let me ask you this: do you also have what they refer to as swamp crotch? Do you have that right now?
I don't think so.
Well, there's only one way for me to find out.
I go find out and then tell you.
I can't believe this is. You're right. Now we've really gone over that line. There is a line. We've crossed it. Once you start talking about swamp crotch,
Yeah.
then
It's like jumping the shark. It's swamp crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jumping the swamp crotch.
yeah.
Yeah. Or jumping the crotch swamp.
Do you remember in Arrested Development?
Yes.
Isn't that great? Wasn't that great?
Great show.
Oh my God. When Arthur Fonzarelli was on that show.
Yeah. Henry Winkler.
That's his actual name, I guess.
Yeah.
He has a real name.
Yeah, he does.
When he jumped the shark on that show, which I think is hilarious. There was a shark
Yeah.
and he jumped over it.
Did that he did actually do that in the show.
He did that.
Yeah.
He did that when
yeah.
his part was coming to an end. Like he jumped the shark and then
Yeah.
and then he was done on the show.
Yeah.
And what I also love is that just like on Happy Days, he was replaced by Scott Baio. Which I think there was so many good jokes on that
Yeah.
show. Of course, now when you watch back and you're watching Scott Baio, you're like,
like,
I have a different feeling about Scott Baio.
I don't want
now."
to see Scott Baio here.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
watched a couple of bad movies with Scott Baio. Did you watch one with me on
no.
Bad Movies Live?
I don't think so. What'd you watch?
We watched Zapped, And then we also watched another movie from the 70s just recently. I think it was called Skate Town, USA. Yeah, and that
Okay.
had Scott Baio in it. I think those are the 2 movies we've watched with Scott Baio.
Okay.
But I did not invite him on as a guest.
We should get him on here. We should get him on our podcast.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Okay. What about Henry Winkler?
Him I would have on. He's a super nice guy.
let's do it.
I have met him. He's super, super nice.
He's in Barry. He's awesome in
Yeah,
Barry.
yeah. Yeah, he's good in Barry.
He's awesome in Parks and Recreation. He's just good.
I don't think it's called Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the end of this episode of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. Thank you so much for listening, folks. It's been a pleasure to hang out with you. My name, as always, has been Chadwick Rasmussen.
My name is Craig Parks and Recreation.
I'm talking about lettuce.
I'm
Talking about lettuce.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm talking about lettuce.
Great. Have a good poop.
No, it's not.
No, it's poop.
No, you don't know.
Yeah, you're going to poop.
You don't know.
Yeah, you're pooping.
I'll try.